No, it's the zipline cross!
Oh my god, there's no chance. There's no way!
He makes it!
We usually insta-go north on these when it's not a melee game, just to get away from the bridges. We hate to get camped. And the loot density in South Georgia is just way better for us, so everybody likes to get hefty.
Yeah, it's also better to find the softer side as well. Because like if you went to the East Bridge, we would probably just face a brick wall. Like if the circle went north, we're pretty, I don't know, so I can't say that word, so.
A lot of teams blocking the way.
Yeah. We were committing to that side, right, as well? Like we were going towards that side.
Yeah.
But this, we since we were late, the physical pop and then we just wrapped out.
Yep. Exactly.
Because the center of the circle is more east there, and a lot of teams would have been moving in towards the center as they normally do, and we're already prepared for a wrap on this zone since we're coming in so late. As soon as it shifts south there, we know that we just need to wrap south and look for some information because there's bound to be some spots that are open and free, and especially why we decided to do that. I'd say it's pretty common fundamentals, just scout in, just clear space together, and that's just what we believe in, so that's what we did, and we trust the process, and we ended up finding a good spot in the zone.
He is alone. He is by himself. If he can get a knock, he can maybe convert for the kill. Shots coming out. Can't.
I spot them in the totality compound, and then I even say to myself, guys, I think they have a guy close because they're looking at us, but we never saw him, never heard him. And when I got knocked, because I was the guy who got knocked by Salute, I'm pretty sure, I got surprised because Luke had the off angle in the north, and I didn't know that was possible to have a guy there. Yeah, we got surprised. I just told them to smoke me and just like delay because that's a fight that neither they and neither us would like to take, you know, because they can also have a good spot in circle.
They heard my car then maybe, but I don't think they did. I think they just realized the zone's closing and it's probably not an ideal fight for them to take, and they should just leave and play for zone.
I think also Luke's angle made them really uncomfortable. Like, because Luke starts shooting, and Luke has a really good off angle, and I think like when Luke is there, it's not that, definitely not a good spot. Maybe if Luke is in there north, they could still try to like get some kills on us, I would say.
I think it's a game of odds. They had a lot of space control on that north, and they were pretty happy with it. And they'd have to commit a lot of resources down to the south if they wanted to stop us from doing that wrap, and we were just faster. When that new zone popped, we were faster and prepared to go take the shelters, and we were aggressive taking all the space, so it ended up just not being a play that was worth it for them, and it ended up with the circles how it went, they just kind of got screwed over by us.
Up 10K on the fantasy, and this guy's performing just what 4AM needs.
It was awful for us this game. It depends what we're doing a lot of the times and how involved we are in like our own side and what we're doing. But we were busy, so when it came to late game, we were pretty awful with kill feed, to be honest. We had like the legacy info and the tower was good, but we thought we were fighting like E-Arena in the late game, not 4AM, and just, we had like no real numbers, to be honest. So it was quite difficult for us.
I mean, he's playing with fire, but it's all that he has left. He's done very well to get to the top 3 from this position.
I would say that we have a free win. We're 4-man against a 2 duo and a solo. There's no real world we should lose this. We have zone control. They have to push out from edges as a weak team in the complete open, and we have all the power basically. That's how I see it. It's a free win.
Hill as well. He knows his days are numbered.
Whoop! Tried to pre-fire the peak.
To be fair, I never knew he got an arm. When he was shooting an arm, I thought it was a different player. It was an enemy. So I don't even know where the crate was, and I never heard the comms. I was just lucky he had the arm, you know.
Usually Sparking's the greed of the team and wants like every crate possible. And Luke and Ayla don't really like the in general. If it's like an MK or something, they'll want it, or if it's like a Groza, I'll just literally give it to them if I loot the crate. But basically nobody likes the for some reason, other than Sparking. He's greedy. He's greedy.
Bobo, I beg you don't peek, but he does! And what is that from Bobo? The orc spray!
Well,
Oh, we were just saying like we don't want them to deny the kills, and we wanted the kills, and pretty simple. I was in the middle. I was like, Halo cover the right, someone cover the left, and I'll just run straight at them, and then I've got all the util to flush them out, basically.
Yeah, I think it kind of naturally happens for sure. It's like I'm deep south because I'm trying to make sure we get the legacy kill and getting close for that. And then once that kill is gone, I'm already set up and just naturally kind of progresses the way it's going. I don't think it's fallen out of favor completely. I think there's still a couple of teams that are consistently using it that are playing pretty well. E-Arena and Navi and teams like that are kind of showing up with that kind of mentality. I think decision-based, it's lobby dependent a lot of the times. Like you have a lot of send heavy teams, you have a lot of teams that like to hold space. Are people around you prio dependent? Things like that kind of just force your hand. So yeah, I mean, if the lobby's right for it and you have a good circle for it, then kind of makes your decision for you.
Yeah, I think any team should be able to like play edge or sand. It's like game dependent, like as Buddy said. Because sometimes a lot of teams here, they don't play to win actually, you know. Sometimes we just look for the easy points in front of us. And that's why playing edge is good. Because sometimes you're not gonna win the game, but you might have a really good fight line, and then if you win your fights, you can actually get a lot of points.
Set the west tower of the double piece. Americana spray comes through.
Me and Elo were the first ones to pull. I mean, me and Elo and Luke, we pulled up as a 3, but me and Elo went to the right of the rocks, and me and Elo spotted, I think it was a stun, right? Yeah, we heard like stuns, and that stun was not coming towards us. So I just said, guys, just slow down. I think they have an R team, so we don't need to start the fight now. And then I just made sure we made Buddy come back safe to us, so I smoked them out, all the windows they could see us, and then we just slowed down and took the fight slow because we were kind of sure that Sonics were there. I mean, we didn't know what Sonics, but we knew there was a team there.
Dealing some damage, forces TSM to approach from a different angle, pushing through a Molly. They think better of it.
Our kill feed was actually pretty good in this situation. In general, like we calmed DK or Kia White, Sonic's only 2 up. Our info was a little bad about where they were. We thought one was in or they were both behind the garage. But obviously, I think it was H-Man close. He got a freebie on Alo, I believe.
Yeah, on that fight, they all 3 men played like bottom floor, the long, and I just wanted to take the roof because I felt like if I take the roof, no one can survive outside. So when I was on the top of the roof, I still started carrying Shringy, and then I insta flushed them. So we knew Sonics was a 2-man, and then they called me Tig or White, and then I saw Tig. He shot at me, and then I was just screaming, "Nade over the garage, nade over the garage," and me and Tori we double naded and killed him. But I didn't know about the H-win, but I think our numbers just made the fight easier.
Well, I think in this fight, Sonics didn't actually know about us being a 4-man pushing the long until a bit later into the fight. So we were able to capitalize off the chaos as soon as we nullified like a lot of the Kia angles and we kind of trapped them inside the building. And obviously Americano's outside, so he's fighting all the Sonics by himself while the rest are trapped right now. But after just trapping Kia and then Sonic's getting just knocked and whatnot, I feel like it's pretty easy for us to control the situation.
I think that was a comms, right? Like when we pulled up, I was like, we don't need to take this fight. Like they have another team. And now I was just like making sure we just like don't give the opportunities to Kia start the fight to us and not Sonic.
Oh, it's the zipline cross!
Oh my god, there's no chance. There's no way!
He makes it!
I'm a modern player, you know. I think my team are the more like old school, you know what I'm saying? Like when I see zip lines, when I see, you know, gliders, I wanna take that, you know, like I wanna do new stuff. And then when we killed them, I was like, I opened the circle and I knew we had to take the zip line. Like I was sure about it. And then I scoped because I was in the roof and I could see Valita not even looking towards us. They were like looking south and like shooting the guns. I saw them turn with you and I said, guys, I don't even loot. Just take the zip line right now, commit and kill us. And we went there. I think if one of us made it alive, it was worth it. Because if you did anything else different, like we just drive down the hill or parachute down the hill, we'll just die. And if just one of us make it, it's like 100% extra placement points and maybe extra kills. Like they could also just like, we could kill Valley Type, we could kill the solo from B that was more south. We could have like extra 4 or 5 points on this play, so it was pretty worth it. And I got surprised that 2 of us make it. Luke also almost make it. I was destroyed right away, so my head is so big.
We're feeling real good. We won 3 games. We're ready to take that trophy home.
I don't think it's about the 3 wins, more so it's just kind of playing well in general as a team and kind of getting back on track in terms of our comms and how we're gathering info and things like that. It's not so much about the placement or the wins, it's just getting on the right track for us and making sure we have our ducks in a row, so to speak, and heading into finals.
I don't know. I'd say we're feeling pretty confident, feeling good, and pretty much echoing what they were saying, Alo and Purdy, and we're just ready to play these finals.